Hello. This is your Zodiac Oracle speaking. There are no coincidences. You are here because life wants to show you a sign. Open your heart and receive the guidance that arrives for you today. Pisces. You are not standing here by chance, Pisces. It is no coincidence that your eyes fall upon these words in this exact moment, because the forces that dwell among the stars and the whispers that rise from the infinite oceans of your sign have conspired to bring you here. A sacred mandate, a silent calling, a divine echo that resonates from the origin of your soul to your present. Do not ask why, do not doubt. This message has crossed dimensions and times to reach you, because your spirit silently requested it. Don't you feel it? Don't you sense how your skin shivers when you realize that it is not you who seeks, but the truth itself that has found you? Pisces, child of the waters, dream traveler. Today the cards unfold before you like mirrors of destiny. And the first thing they reveal is a warning. The tarot shows that you walk between lights and shadows. Around you, there are disguised voices, smiles that conceal daggers, hands that pretend to be allies but carry invisible chains. Not all who approach you do so with noble intent. Divine justice points out that some envy your light, because your ability to dream and to feel deeply disturbs those who are trapped within the dryness of their own emptiness. Have you ever wondered why, at times, the heaviness in your chest doesn't even feel like yours? They are foreign energies, burdens that others throw upon you without you realizing. Here lies your first revelation. You must protect yourself. You must guard your energy like a guardian protects the sacred flame. If you feel someone is stealing your peace, it is not your imagination. If you notice someone approaches you only when they need something, the universe is already showing you the truth. Do not ignore those signs, Pisces, for they are the chains trying to drag you toward darkness. But listen closely. What appears as a threat is also your chance for liberation. Because the water that you are cannot be bound. No chain can stop the current of the river, nor enclose the waves of the sea. You are the river, you are the ocean, and your destiny is to flow. Repeat with me, as a sacred decree. Nothing and no one will ever extinguish the light that dwells within me. This is your shield. This is your silent cry against the shadows. Whisper it to yourself when you doubt. Murmur it when you feel pressure. Declare it aloud when you want to remember that victory is already yours. The tarot reveals hidden enemies, but it also unveils divine justice. The universe is wise, Pisces, and although your kindness often makes you believe that injustices will remain unpunished, remember that everything that is sown will eventually be harvested. Those who tried to bind you will themselves be bound. Those who sought to harm you will fall into their own traps. Do not celebrate their downfall. It is unnecessary. Simply observe how the wheel turns, how the scales balance, how justice, one that does not come from man but from the stars, manifests itself. Do you not feel relief in your chest knowing you don't need to fight with your hands, but to trust that the divine has already taken note of everything? Pisces, you are a mirror of compassion, but this time the message is clear. Do not give away your forgiveness prematurely. Do not reopen doors the heavens have already closed. Walk with faith, for behind every shadow a sun is rising, waiting for you. And that sun carries with it 3 promises: victory, love, and abundance. Victory will be yours because no darkness will be able to remain in your life. Love will come as a new river, renewing your emotions and reminding you that you deserve to receive the same as you give. And abundance, Pisces. Abundance will be the earth's answer to your faith. Like a garden watered by your past tears, sweet fruits will now bloom, opportunities that once seemed distant will come closer, and blessings will caress your forehead as if from the very universe. On this journey, The cards also reveal aspects of your life you need to know. In love, Pisces, the stars indicate that someone from your past still thinks of you, but your heart knows not all that is old deserves to return. True union lies ahead, not behind. Open your eyes. The person walking toward you carries peace, not storm. Ask yourself, do you want to return to a cycle of tears or open yourself to the fountain of tenderness that approaches? In money, the message is clear. Guard what you have, but do not fear investing in your growth. Abundance is not about luck, it is about vibration. And you, Pisces, are entering a stage where your energy will attract what you deserve. How many times have you thought you were destined for lack? That idea shatters today. The chain breaks. The universe conspires for your effort to bear fruit. In work, the card of judgment announces changes. There will be revelations showing you who truly stands by your side and who only pretends. But in the midst of it all, you will be recognized. That voice you sometimes feel silenced will be heard. Your gifts will shine, and though others may try to overshadow you, your talent will rise like a torch in the dark. The color that will accompany you is deep blue, like the nocturnal sea, a reminder of your very essence. Calm on the surface, yet unstoppable force in the depths. Your lucky numbers are 3, 11, 22, and 33. Portals of transformation, signals that angels walk with you. Your spiritual energy is ascending. It is the moment to decree, to claim what is yours by divine right. Repeat with me. Nothing and no one will ever extinguish the light that dwells within me. And now, write this phrase in the comments, given to you as a key of transformation. I claim my freedom, my victory, and my abundance. Do it not only as a gesture, but as a decree, a seed planted in the fertile field of your destiny. And as you write it, remember, every small action, every sign you follow, is also a pact with the universe. So, as a way of giving thanks to the divine forces that have revealed this message to you, give a like to this video. That gesture not only supports us, it is also your way of committing to yourself. It is telling the universe, I am ready to open up, to receive, to transform my life into abundance and light. Pisces, this is only the beginning of your revelation. The wheel of destiny turns in your favor, and the cards show that the time of chains is over. Do not fear, for victory already belongs to you, even if you cannot yet see it. The sea always reaches its shore, and your soul, sooner or later, always reaches the abundance that belongs to it. Repeat with me once more, as the final decree of this first part. Nothing and no one will ever extinguish the light that dwells within me. Pisces, listen. What is being revealed to you at this very moment is no accident. The cards open once again, and the stars align to show you hidden paths that until now have been veiled to your eyes. This message is a thread woven from eternity itself, a mandate that descends from the heavens like rain upon your spirit. Do you not feel how something within you recognizes every word? Because your soul already knew what I am telling you today, but it needed to hear it spoken aloud. The universe does not improvise, it arranges, and today it has decided to place you in front of this mirror of truths. The warning continues. Pisces, this is not a time to lower your guard. Dark energy still tries to encircle you, because the brightness of your heart attracts both the blessed and the envious. The cards reveal figures hidden in the shadows, beings who smile when you are present, yet secretly wish for your downfall. How many times have you felt exhausted without reason? How many times has your mood suddenly dropped, as though you absorbed someone else's heaviness? It is no illusion. These are energetic threads seeking to bind you, invisible chains trying to halt your ascent. But never forget, Every chain can be broken, every shadow can be dispersed. Water, your element, cannot be shattered, it adapts. The river dodges stones, the ocean embraces storms, and still, it never ceases to flow. This is your teaching today. Though obstacles may appear, you will always find a way to move forward. The universe does not allow a child of water to remain stagnant forever. Repeat with me this decree of strength. Nothing and no one will ever extinguish the light that dwells within me. Speak it like drops falling upon a rock, over and over, until it wears away. Let each repetition strike against the darkness. Let your voice become a sword. Divine justice draws near, Pisces. The tarot shows that everything hidden will soon be revealed. The veil will fall, and you will see each person in their true essence. No more masks. The one who envies you will be exposed. The one who betrayed you will be unmasked. And you, from your place, will not have to do anything more than remain firm in your faith. Do you remember when you felt that no one noticed your effort, that your kindness went unseen? The heavens saw it. And now is the time for justice to be fulfilled. The stars signal that a cycle of trials is closing. What once seemed eternal sorrow is now transformed into a lesson. And the message is clear. The universe never takes away, it only redirects. If something left your life, if someone walked away, if a path was closed, it was because something new needed space. Understand this, Pisces. What you lost was not punishment, it was preparation. In love, the stars shine with special intensity. The tarot shows that your heart carries scars, some recent, others long-standing. But these marks are not open wounds. They are the traces of your strength. The next relationship that arrives will honor your light, not exploit it. It will be someone who walks beside you, not someone who leaves you behind. Someone who looks at you with gratitude, not with demands. This love will not come as a storm but as a calm river. Will you accept it when it knocks at your door, or will you still doubt that you deserve it? In money, the cards announce a time of multiplication. What seemed scarce will begin to grow. But here lies your key. Do not spend on what does not nourish your spirit. Do not cling to material possessions as your only source of security. True abundance lies in your connection with the divine, and when your energy is in harmony, money arrives as a reflection. New opportunities are coming. An unexpected proposal, an additional income, a seed planted long ago that will finally bear fruit. In work, the card of the Judgment announces movement. Perhaps a change of place, a new responsibility, even the chance to migrate toward what you have always dreamed. But the stars warn, do not be afraid to leave behind what no longer vibrates with you. Comfort can become a prison, and you were not born to live trapped in routines that extinguish your spirit. Ask yourself, are you in a place that nourishes your soul, or merely in a space that pays your bills? The universe will give you the courage to decide. The color surrounding you during this stage is gold, symbol of the victory to come. Visualize it in your aura, in your hands, in your heart. Imagine every step you take illuminated by a golden glow, for this is how your path will be. Illuminated, guided, blessed. Your lucky numbers for this phase are 7, 14, and 21. The sequence of learning, awakening, and completion. You will see these numbers appear in your life as reminders that angels walk beside you. And listen closely. Your spiritual energy is expanding. You are entering a stage where your thoughts will become decrees, your words will become keys, and your actions seeds of miracles. Be careful with what you speak, for everything uttered with faith will manifest faster than you imagine. Repeat with me, Pisces, in a steady voice. Nothing and no one will ever extinguish the light that dwells within me. And now, write this sacred phrase in the comments to seal your destiny. I choose to break chains and open myself to the abundance of the universe. Do it with faith, not as mere words, but as a decree. And when you write it, accompany it with an act of gratitude. Give this video a like, not out of routine, but as a pact with the universe. That act is your way of saying, I thank this message, I thank the signs, I thank the divine guidance, and I commit myself to receiving more revelations. Pisces, do not fear. Victory is already written in your stars. Love is already on its way. Abundance is already opening like an overflowing river. What today seems distant will tomorrow be real. Your mission is not to worry about how it will happen. Your mission is to trust, to decree, to flow. Because when you trust, the universe acts. The tarot shows your future as a sunrise. First the darkness, then timid rays, and finally a sun that illuminates everything. That sun is your renewed life, your restored heart, your victorious destiny. And before closing this second part, the message insists, guard your faith. Do not let doubts extinguish the flame. Do not let fear steal your hope. Because victory belongs to those who believe before they see. Repeat once more, Pisces, with all your strength. Nothing and no one will ever extinguish the light that dwells within me. Pisces, your journey is not over. It is only beginning to reveal its deepest truths. What you receive in this moment is more than words. It is a decree, a key, a map that opens portals toward your destiny. Do you truly believe you found this message by accident? No, child of the waters. The universe does not play with chance. This encounter was written since the beginning of time, when your soul chose to incarnate under the sign of dreams, intuition, and sacred sacrifice. The tarot once again shows warnings, and although you have already been cautioned about the shadows, today the vision is even clearer. Around you are those who cannot endure your brilliance, who do not understand the intensity with which you feel nor the depth with which you love. Some feed on your energy, Pisces, and you do not notice because your compassion embraces them even while they drain you. But listen, water that flows without care eventually empties itself. And you are not destined to be emptied. You are destined to overflow in abundance. That is why the universe insists that you close certain doors. Not everyone deserves your trust. Not every path deserves your walk. Some doors lead only to dark rooms, to invisible chains, to prisons disguised as shelter. Why do you insist on carrying what is not yours? The message is clear. Let go, Pisces. Let go of what drains your spirit. Let go of what does not nourish you. Let go of what leads only to guilt and not to love. And in the midst of this warning, divine justice speaks again. Do you remember those times you were misunderstood, judged, even betrayed by those you loved most? Do you remember how your silence was mistaken for weakness? The wheel turns, and what once brought pain will now bring redemption. Those who underestimated you will see you triumph. Those who doubted you will witness your victory. And not because you must prove anything, but because the universe will show you as proof that faith and kindness are never left unrewarded. Repeat with me, with the force of waters that break mountains. Nothing and no one will ever extinguish the light that dwells within me. Engrave it into your heart. Every time you pronounce these words, you break chains, you undo invisible pacts, and you strengthen your spirit. Now listen. In love, Pisces, what comes is great. The stars point toward encounters that will transform your vision. If you are alone, a new presence is approaching. This will be someone who, when looking at you, will not only see your body but also the hidden radiance of your soul. And if you are already in a relationship, this bond will enter a process of purification. What once seemed weakness will become strength. What was broken can be healed, as long as both are willing to walk under the same light. Do you see? Love is not a storm, it is a river. It flows, it cleanses, it refreshes, it gives life. In money, the oracle announces unexpected turns. An opportunity will appear like a window opening in a closed room. You will see clarity where before there was only confusion. The advice is clear. Invest in what grows your being, not just your pocket. For money born of the soul remains, while that born of greed dissolves like sand in water. Pisces, you have the gift of attracting prosperity when you align your work with your purpose. That is your key. Seek purpose, and money will come as a consequence. In work, the star card appears, illuminating your path. This is a sign of recognition, of talents displayed, of projects beginning to bloom. But there is also a warning. Someone may try to steal credit for your efforts. Someone may try to overshadow you. Do not fear, for truth always rises. The universe will make your light shine beyond any attempt of shadow. The color surrounding you at this stage is violet, the hue of transmutation and spiritual elevation. Wear it, meditate on it, or imagine it around you. Each time you visualize it, remember that you are in a process of liberation and ascension. Your lucky numbers are 9, 18, and 27. Each represents cycles ending to make way for the new. You will see these numbers repeat themselves on clocks, receipts, or signs. And when you do, you will know the universe is confirming that you are walking the right path. Your spiritual energy now is a beacon. Pisces, your intuition sharpens like never before. You will dream more vividly, perceive more, feel more. Do not ignore these visions. Do not dismiss those gut feelings. They are messages placed within you by the heavens to guide you. Every elevated thought you hold is a seed that will blossom into a miracle. And here I give you another sacred key. Write this phrase in the comments to seal your destiny. I free myself from darkness and claim my divine victory. Do it not as one who writes from routine, but as one who signs a pact with the universe. And then, honor this moment with a simple yet powerful gesture. Give this video a like. That small act is a silent decree that says, I accept, I thank, and I open myself to receive more signs. With that gesture, you join a current of faith and expansion. Pisces, the cards insist on reminding you, you are not alone. The entire heavens conspire in your favor. Angels walk beside you, the stars shine for you, the sea sings your name. And though you may still feel shadows today, the promise remains. Victory is yours, love is yours, abundance is yours. No chain will hold you. No enemy will defeat you. Close your eyes and visualize this. A sun rising over an infinite ocean. That sun is you, Pisces. That sea is you. And the waves that rise are your strength, your faith, your victory. Repeat with me once again, with steady voice and burning heart. Nothing and no one will ever extinguish the light that dwells within me. Pisces, you now stand at the very heart of revelation. What you are receiving today is not just another message. It is confirmation that what you have been waiting for is closer than you ever imagined. The universe opens its hands to show you that your times of tears, doubts, and chains were not in vain. Every dark night you endured was preparation. Every silence you bore was a lesson. Every betrayal you suffered was a reminder that not everyone can remain on your sacred path. The cards tilt toward you as prophetic mirrors, and they show what is inevitable. The fall of those who wish to see you limited. Pisces, do not fear. The tarot reveals that hidden enemies are beginning to stumble. Masks are cracking, false smiles are breaking, and the schemes against you dissolve like sand slipping through fingers. Do you remember each time you doubted yourself because someone sowed insecurity in your heart? That very same doubt will return to them, multiplied. And you, in turn, will rise like an overflowing river. Because here lies the truth. Nothing that is rightfully yours by divine justice can ever be taken away. No one who attempts to steal your light will be able to hold it. Darkness does not know how to dwell in pure hearts. You are water, you are the reflection of the moon, you are sacred intuition. Those who try to chain you will find themselves chained. And not because you wished it, but because it is written into the eternal balance. Repeat with me as a decree of power. Nothing and no one will ever extinguish the light that dwells within me. Pisces, each time you pronounce these words, your energy field strengthens, your spirit expands, and your steps become unshakable. This is your invisible sword, your sacred shield, your key to crossing the portals of abundance. The tarot now shows the card of the sun. And what a powerful revelation! The sun in your reading is victory, clarity, and blessing. It is the announcement that the days of fog and darkness are ending. Divine justice not only balances what was lost, it multiplies what is gained. That is why you will see during this time that what once seemed impossible will become real. You will see doors opening where once there were only walls. You will see paths forming where there once were deserts. The universe does not make mistakes. What is coming to you is harvest, fruit, reward. In love, the final vision becomes clearer. Pisces, there is someone who admires you sincerely. Perhaps you have not noticed, perhaps you do not yet recognize them, but the universe is already working to unite those destinies. This love will be different. It will be refuge, not storm. It will be encouragement, not burden. The tarot warns, do not return to what you already know brings pain. Do not drink again from the water that poisoned you. Because the new, the sacred, is on its way, and it does not need to be compared with the old, it will simply shine. In money, the card of abundance appears. This is confirmation. What seemed stagnant will begin to flow. It will not happen all at once, but like a river that first murmurs and then swells until it overflows. New opportunities will arrive, an offer that once seemed out of reach, a project that will bear more fruit than expected. The advice from the stars is simple. Trust, but also act. Sow with faith and harvest with gratitude. In work, revelations are coming. Some colleagues will show their true faces, and though it may hurt at first, you will understand that it was necessary. Because only those who vibrate with you can remain by your side. And as some fall away, new doors will open. You will see unexpected recognition, a hand extended to offer you something greater. Do not doubt it. You deserve it, Pisces. You always did. The color surrounding you at this time is emerald green, symbol of healing and prosperity. Carry this color, visualize it, or invoke it in your meditations. It will help you remain centered and connected to the abundance flowing toward you. Your lucky numbers are 8, 17, and 26. The 8 is infinity, the sign that everything you give returns multiplied. 17 is the number of hope manifesting. 26 is a reminder that you never walk alone, but accompanied by guides and angels. Your spiritual energy now is at a peak of expansion. Your intuition sharpens, your dreams become more vivid, your signs clearer. Do not ignore what you see in your meditations. Do not ignore the synchronicities the universe places before you. Every number, every repeated word, every sign on the street is a message. Heaven speaks in codes, and you have the sensitivity to decipher them. And here comes a sacred act. Write this phrase in the comments, one that opens paths. Today I claim my abundance and my victory in the name of the light. Do it as a decree, as a key, as a seal of faith. And then, honor this moment with a simple but powerful gesture. Give this video a like. That act is a pact, a contract with the universe. It is your way of giving thanks for this message and committing yourself to receive more. Do not take it lightly. Every physical action reinforces spiritual intention. Pisces, do not forget that what is coming is not small. The universe does not play with your hopes. It prepares you to receive something great. And though you may still feel doubts now, the message is clear. No shadow will ever withstand your light. No chain will resist your faith. No darkness will extinguish the sun rising within you. Repeat with me once again, with a voice that crosses dimensions. Nothing and no one will ever extinguish the light that dwells within me. Pisces, water always flows toward its destination, no matter how many obstacles it encounters. And so will you. Though they try to stop you, you will always reach your ocean of abundance. Pisces, listen with your heart wide open, for what is being given to you now is the closing of a cycle, the fulfillment of a promise. The universe does not send empty messages, and if you have reached this point, it is because your spirit was ready to receive it. This was not chance. This was not coincidence. This was destiny. This was covenant. This was divine mandate, that these words would resound within you. The cards unfold one last time, and what they show is glorious. I see the fall of the tower, but not as misfortune, rather as liberation. The old collapses so that the new may rise. The chains break, the walls crumble, and in the midst of that dust appears your figure. Upright, strong, radiant. You have endured storms, cried in silence, carried burdens that were not your own. And yet here you stand, firmer than ever. The tarot declares that what was once hidden no longer has power over you. Enemies are left behind, trapped in their own shadows, while you advance toward a clear horizon. Repeat with me, Pisces, as the seal of this journey. Nothing and no one will ever extinguish the light that dwells within me. This phrase, repeated so many times, is not merely a decree. It is your truth, your destiny, your shield. Carry it engraved in your heart, for it will be your strength with every step you take. And now see, divine justice is fulfilled. What was unjust, what was harsh, what seemed like loss, today is transformed into victory. The stars signal that the wheel of destiny turns in your favor. No more setbacks, no more stagnation. The river flows and you flow with it. In love, the final vision is clear. The time of true union is arriving. If you have been waiting for someone to share your soul, that encounter draws near. And if you already have a partner, this relationship will enter a new stage. Deeper, stronger, more luminous. There will be no more doubts, no more unnecessary storms. Love becomes your refuge, your lighthouse, your celebration. In money, what is coming is sustained abundance. It will not be a fleeting stroke of luck, but a constant flow, like a spring that never runs dry. You will see your resources grow, but you will also learn to handle them with wisdom. For money in your hands will not merely be wealth, it will be a tool of transformation. The universe will give you what you need not only for yourself, but also to bless others. In work, the card of victory confirms what is inevitable. You will be recognized. That which you poured effort into will bear fruit. The voices that once tried to silence you will be forced to hear you. The universe will make your talents shine, And even though some may try to overshadow you, no one can stop what is already written. The color closing your reading is white, symbol of purity, of new beginnings, of absolute clarity. It is the sign that you are entering a stage of total renewal. Your final lucky numbers are 1, 10, and 100. 1 is beginnings, 10 is cycles fulfilled, 100 is infinite multiplication. Seeing them will confirm that the sacred walks with you. Your spiritual energy at this point is that of a beacon. You illuminate not only your own path but also that of those around you. Your intuition, your dreams, your signs. Everything becomes guidance. You are in a moment where every decree made with faith will be heard. Use this strength, Pisces, and always decree from love, never from fear. And here is the final sacred act. Write this phrase in the comments to seal your destiny. I declare my victory, my love, and my abundance in the name of the light. Do it with faith, like one who signs a contract with the universe. And then, honor this message with gratitude. Give this video a like, not out of routine, but as a sacred pact. That gesture is a silent decree, your way of saying, I accept, I give thanks, and I commit myself to receiving more divine signs in my life. Pisces, what awaits you is glorious. Never again doubt your power. Never again think you are destined for scarcity or sadness. You are child of the waters and of the heavens. You are a bridge between dreams and realities. You are the reflection of the moon and the force of the sea. You have survived storms that others would not have endured, and it was not in vain. It was preparation, it was learning, it was strengthening. And now, the universe gives you its promise. Victory over your enemies. True love that heals your wounds. Abundance flowing like an eternal river. Will you accept it? Will you receive it? Because the message has already been given, the decree has already been written, and abundance is already on its way. Repeat with me one final time, Pisces, and let your soul carve it in fire. Nothing and no one will ever extinguish the light that dwells within me. And so I close this message, with maternal love, with prophetic voice, with absolute certainty. You are not alone. You never were. The universe has always walked with you, and today it confirms it. Pisces, live, trust, love, decree. The sun already rises for you, the waters are already clearing, the chains are already breaking. This is your time, this is your destiny, this is your victory. Here your revelation comes to an end. May the light always guide you, may love always sustain you, and may abundance forever accompany you.